Consistent when he got that first down. I know you slick me then on that first down.
What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, when you got that quarterback sneak, you sneak me then. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What kind of wine you drinking, bro?
There's a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop.
Broadcasting on both sides.
Stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn
Go to
into a
Warren's
bigger
name.
game.
It is. It's broadcasting. Go to your
Also,
name.
Go
to his name. Then you should see broadcast on his name. You should go right into it.
I like this way better than that damn church.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard.
That hole just opened up. I had to get you.
And that's exactly
the hole
what
opened up, bro.
To avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a running play for Juju, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
I like the idea to mix it
You see
up.
how they bumping into each other, bro?
You can't be predictable, but the execution was a little lacking on this one.
My
Right?
brother can go for it, with that call. I like this. When I say I like this, I like this. He play like rat. I like this. Yeah, it is.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's
no, sir. No, sir.
And they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Rams
no, sir. You should have did that, brother. No, senor.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Butt naked.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Butt naked.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Rain, go away.
They had to
Let me
whoop
rat ass today. Rain, go away.
1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to
Let me whoop rat ass today. Rain, go away. I'm coming for rat ass today. Rat. I want you today if I can get you. I want you today if I can play you. It's been a while since we played. Yes, sir, bro. That whole open.
The raindrops up and good. And the lead
Yeah,
goes to 10-0.
I ain't count chicken. I'm counting McNuggets. I'm counting nuggets. I done fried their ass. I'm counting them McNuggets. I fried their ass. Put them chickens in the McNugget box. I done fried them.
And they will not get a chance to return this
I done fried them chickens up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It
hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points are free. Got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner. and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Damn, I tried it. Boy, if that would have went any way but right, I'd have been like, damn.
Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Damn, good
pass. To his running back, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
No, Chiefs ain't going to Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, Georgia might. They might. They look good. They look good this year. Well, I don't know.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Really,
finding Edwards Alaire.
They really played, but they might. They got a good
for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
I'm gonna tell you who I want to see in there. Tennessee. I want to see Derrick Henry get one. I was fixing to play. With Tennessee.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you got knocked down, and quit down.
Cover two. This is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a hot responsibility.
Knock them down, put them down, brother.
Deep as the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Damn, I tried to hit that hole. If I would have hit that hole right, boy, I would have gone.
That's a really good game right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After a game
I tricked you in, didn't I, bro?
Wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brandon, all things considered,
I know
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain,
damn,
considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Right, don't write these plays down now, Rat. Don't write these plays down. Don't write them down now.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that.
You do it right, Brad.
Defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When that hit.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively.
Yeah, they hitting each other. They hitting each other, right?
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far,
I should have got it on.
Coordinated.
You think it was interception?
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping
the front,
gone. The front helping the back.
No, that was going to be either on the sideline or nothing.
And he's got the first before he's brought down.
That's not the quarterback, that's the running back. He's a running back, bro.
Now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, what do you think?
Yeah, he's a running back.
They didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both would have said, go for it.
I'm glad he's playing with him.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Man open is Robinson. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I'm going to try my best to get him right now. I'm going to try my best to get him, bro.
Stafford rolling to his right. Throw right side.
I'm going to try my best to get him as quick, as good as I can.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
and do my best. Try to get as much as I can, bro. If I can't get 7, then it is what it is. I'm trying not to let him get up to 2.
Third down, here's a run by Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first.
I ain't doing like that. I ain't doing like nothing. Hey, it's football. It's all in the game. He ain't sport, baby.
But how about our defensive tackle right there? He
Hey, if he come back, he come back like Alabama. I can't say nothing back.
Fourth down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So
7 minutes.
gets it
It's
with the
7.
first turnover
7.
of the game, and then make it hurt a
I always
little
play
extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense?
I always play 7 minutes. I don't know why. I need to.
You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Yep. 41. We had the 41.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
I don't know how they make the men kind of stick to each other, but that's just kind of cheap. If my man so far away, I ain't finna gravitate to that dude.
Mahomes now to throw.
Out of bounds.
Caught on the right sideline.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Good pass, though, bro. Pretty pass. That was pretty pass.
Second down.
That was pretty pass.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth.
When I say how pretty, boy, if you hit him earlier, you would got a first down. You would hit him earlier.
I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down, even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
And he caught it. He was able to catch that. And good kick.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Always in charge. Just missed.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to
I supposed to pick that. They wouldn't let me pick it. They wouldn't let me pick it.
He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They wouldn't let me pick it. They would not let me pick it. Boy. They know what they're doing. I like that.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Smartest play you could ever do in your life.
This game, but that's a second drop. Wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Yes, sir.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
That's fucked up, bro. I'm glad I did call a timeout. I iced the kick in reality.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Damn, bro.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Yeah, I can get to the phone.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And that one blown up quickly.
No, you ain't.
He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
I got to have it. You're going to be like, hey, he got me. You're going to be like, damn, he got me.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
There's an interception right here. Interception rat.
Out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Interception rat.
They're certainly still
I'm taking it home.
They need that offense to
Pick
wake
six.
up and in a hurry.
Pick six.
I like the way you put
Taking
it.
it
They
home.
certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He didn't do what I was thinking.
Past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31
baby.
on first and 10.
Let's eat. You see that man on the field saying, let's eat, rat.
Now back to throw.
Pick six, baby. Pick six, baby. Oh, I tried to get off the field. Hey, man, they supposed to let me off the field, rat.
You start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had
I
the
supposed
upper
to
hand. They've appeared to be
I was supposed to get up the field on that one, rat. Ain't
to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Get me.
A give up the middle to Akers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
They did, bro. I'm glad they robbed.
Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
you
incomplete.
put me in field goal range.
Well, that's a good piece of
At least
quarterbacking
put me
right
in
there
field
because he
goal
certainly
range.
felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
It's in the game. Yeah.
It is in the game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Play action, Stafford. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite.
Damn, I tried to jump over the man. I tried to jump over his ass then.
They're able to
get
get
that
on
touchdown.
third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Pretty good timing. He
let me
waited
jump
just
over,
enough
right?
for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
You see how I tried to jump over you to get the touchdown? Because you were finna tackle my man.
Longer developing play. They match protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
On second and goal, Stafford, touchdown! Bryson Hopkins from 3 yards out. And the Rams take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially
telling me to go for the 2. I got to go for the 2.
He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Got to go for the 2.
In the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much
don't try to pick them plays
that
out.
particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Boy, that was a good throw in, bro.
Final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as we get this up to about the 42.
Oh, no. He already was stumped. 21-0 was stumped.
On first down, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that
I can't pause it, bro.
Pass.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I got it. I paused.
No, I need to call Sharika back. My phone won't answer.
You gonna blame it on Sharika? You gonna tell Corey he play against? You gonna tell Corey you play against 4 people?
Nah, I don't do that.
You play against Sharika and the ref.
And you.
Yeah, and me. And me, man.
Where you at? Oh. Yeah, we been home. Yeah. Playing the game.
Say losing.
Loser, man.
Tell I say hello.
Red say hey.
Tell I say hey, too.
Corey say hey, too, man. All right. She said hey, y'all. All right, fine.
That's the first thing you should have told us. Play the game and lose it.
You have the details.
Long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Behind.
And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Trying to slow it down a little bit. Bro, trying to slow it down and figure out.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10.
All right.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss.
One screen shaking in the red.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
You see it shaking on your there. You see it. For real?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Corey been showing playing in the weather, man.
Nah, it light rain. It ain't heavy. It ain't heavy. I'm gonna play you in some heavy snow.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're continuing
first game. I give you first game light.
Sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise?
Ooh, good
That was the message to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. Well, that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Let's help them extend their lead. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
I don't like that, brother. I don't like that. I'm trying to play defense down on the end.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack.
I ain't let him get past the 50. He getting mad at me, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What? They supposed to let me through that then. They cheating.
Multiple players.
Boy, they cheated. That was it. Out my hand was open to throw.
Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
I went for it. Pad the 50. Get them past. Try to get them back on that end, Brett.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I'm trying my best.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That would have been intercepted. That's why he was thinking about it. Good, he didn't throw it. Boy, we were looking.
All the defensive guys have been talking about
I'm trying to pick six. I want to pick six. I ain't pick six
who's
yet,
going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Hey.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside.
I want that quarterback. I'm at that quarterback. I'm at his ass, right? I'm at his ass, man. I'm trying to take his head off. And there's all me trying to come down there.
Action, it's Mahomes.
I ain't want it. I didn't want it. I made sure I batted that away. I don't want it. I want whatever you do.
That's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Yeah.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
That's what's getting to him, though, Rat. The fact that his screen was rocking a little bit, too. Yeah. No, you'd be surprised. We playing in the Chiefs Stadium.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Yeah, I'm the home team. Yeah, we're playing in Chiefs.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yeah, he got home field advantage. You don't see all that red out there? Chiefs. And then when you get down, you see all that blue out there. That blue and yellow.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a toss running left, Akers. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
In my book, that's running the ball well but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock.
You did that, Dan.
It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch
I tried to hit Sticky.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
I put you at 22, 20. You put me at 20, I put you at 22.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Edwards-Helaire on the counter, and he powers his way up past the 30. This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
They really need to get
got that third down. He's punching in for the third down, man.
The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
It didn't even let me hit him.
And he slips up past the 45 before
that big hit just stopped. I'm trying to big hit this dude. Wow. Wow. I like that. That was it.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in the lopsided
game. That rain over there on your end, right?
Letting up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
I don't know why, bro, but with Mahomes, you done got all out your playing scheme. Your playing scheme needs to be different.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball,
I should have thrown it to the guy up top. Guy up top was butt naked too.
By the way, semantics here, but
do that again, bro. Do that again.
I think it's
do that same defense again.
Right?
Same defense. There you go.
Seriously? Yeah, you're smarter than me.
Ooh, that could have been a try. I should have thrown it to the dude up top.
On the give, this is Akers.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Stafford.
Damn. Pass interference.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the
pass
air looking for more points.
But with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
I mean, you may get it if you really doing it.
Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Stafford.
What? He didn't even have a man moving.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody was expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football,
they
pick it up.
cheated me then. That was up. They cheated me. I take it though. I take it. I don't even want to try to go over the field.
4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas.
I know he got picked on
you
there.
to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get 8 points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete.
If he would have caught that, boy, that would have been like, wow.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running.
Man, I got that ball out.
So
they know they bullshit.
Maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends
motherfucker.
on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They tired, bro.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Then they tired.
Now it's Stafford. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Damn, I cut the wrong way.
Edwards-Helaire for another catch.
I cut the wrong way.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Damn, I cut the wrong way.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time, and he can't find any.
Yep, take him back past the 50. We don't want to pay. We don't want to past the 50. Take him back.
As he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Mahomes is quick. You just gotta double tap X real fast.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Take him further back.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge.
You got to realize, bro, you down, man.
Quarterbacks in the league, but
you got to you down. Donald ain't gonna let you get too far.
Multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Yes, sir.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about
I bumped my man to damn fuck that play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 18
I bumped my man and
remaining.
fucked that play up. He caught that motherfucker anyway. That's what's up.
So the
damn.
play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I bumped my man and fucked that
Here's
play
Mahomes
up.
to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Damn.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Damn.
Once again,
I fucked that up big time.
That one wound up incomplete.
Let's eat. Your cousin saying let's eat on the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Damn, good touchdown.
That's going to be caught.
Good play. Good pass, bro. Hard pass. Man, damn, that was that. Damn. Found the damn play. Man, that's a good pass. There's nothing I can do about that. That was a good pass, though. Good pass.
31-7.
He said he's going to get them 7 points. He got them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So
good game, bro. Good game.
The fourth quarter. Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this.
You think you can run one, Red?
The better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could
I mean, it's on you. Want me to send it to you? I'll send it to you.
a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all.
It won't want to play. I'll play him again. Yeah, I'll play you again, bro.
What you're saying is accurate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Head coach
coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory.
Yeah, hey, we don't have enough time to play when we do, so shoot, man, ain't nothing wrong with the shoot. Get it in while we can. I know that shoot. I know you. With that thunder and lightning, that ain't good. I'll take it to 8, bro. I'm gonna take it to 8 minutes. I'm gonna keep it on 8.
All right, bro.
I hope y'all can next double me, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this
Right.
zone,
I gotta see if I'm just that bad.
make a scene like a movie feeling big.
I gotta see.
Start getting unruly, I've been moving like
I gotta see if it's just, I know this team.
Well, I'm saying who got it.
I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. I ain't want it bad, but I'm sure I want it work. I'ma do it 'cause I love it. I'ma love it.
Pittsburgh, they got who they quarterback?
Hungry like a bastard, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. 'Cause here come the band.
Oh,
No one to
Vince.
call up back.
Okay.
No one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come
Man, I don't have to have super fast receivers if I got a great quarterback.
I'm a dog on board, put it work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I
All right,
touch
bro,
down.
you don't bring them Rams, you're gonna be in trouble.
Never I touch
Yeah, then they got good defense.
I'm gonna go on. Just because you said that, I'm gonna bring it.
I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna see how I go with them. I'm gonna play with them. I finna play with the coach though.
Hold on, go play with the Chargers.
down,
Who they
4
like?
yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried because it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just want to see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who
They ain't got a bad race.
No, they don't.
Pretty good race.
Yeah, they do.
Without a net, they gon' say it on the press. I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me Folger. Soldier, no feeling colder, so call it Mola. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hand stock, even flop, face knots. Talking on hockey, Dicky deep top, and I'll chop them down like a rock. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, leave his eyes on glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.
I think I'm gonna do me some Greek tonight. I'm gonna buy me some
EA
Greek.
Sports coverage
Gotta
of the
say
National
some
Football
Greek.
League brings us to legendary Lambeau
It's a
Field
restaurant
in
called
Green
Greek Street.
Bay. Straight ahead, we've
They
got
serve-
a good
they
one
serve
on tap here
street
between the
corn
Green Bay Packers and the Los
with
Angeles
that like
Chargers.
that feta cheese and stuff on it. Real good.
The veteran kicker
Yep,
Mason
yep,
Crosby
get it
set
delivered,
to
yep.
do the honors here. And off we go from Lambeau. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
They got like a cucumber salad. It's real good. It ain't got no lettuce or nothing. It's just tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions, and it gets in like some vinaigrettes, seasoning.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And this will
That's
be a
done
gain
good.
of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he
Yeah,
nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
yeah, Rat. I love it. And they serve these chicken wraps. Try to go give me some chicken wraps. Give me 2 chicken
Ball
wraps.
on
I
the 30.
either
They'll come up with a second and 5.
chicken on the stick. Yeah,
Here's Herbert.
basically what it is.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players.
the Hurricane
who's
almost
putting that
like Green,
stereotype right on its ear.
We ain't
Running
coming
on
off the
first
goal.
down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play,
you got the right to anything.
You've got to hit the jackpot there.
Shoot, you can play with them. You can play with them Rams.
You got the right to the football here on second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow.
Yeah, he got that. He look like he got that break off speed, but ain't no telling what it is when he get loose.
Big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
They blocked your man.
And he'll be taken down well before the
I seen him when they hit your man.
36-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Are you waving?
Hopkins' kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a
53
lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel.
I know you were surprised that I hit that first one in the first game. You were like, man, how this motherfucker get this? How you get this?
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
26.
On play action. Now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Good pass. Good pass. More pass. Can't get mad at it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him.
Wow.
You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to
I got a break. So my mama said, be home by this.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they
But
need 8
before I
yards
go,
on
I want
3rd
to
down.
coach for your touchdown, G. Need a little rhyme, G. So we both families.
Throwing down is Rodgers.
BBB, good pass. Good pass. I was on that. And I flipped the track, G. Good pass.
And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Right, he's feeling for.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby
My brother
to kick
is
it away.
red. So it's time for bed. Last but not least.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We out of here at the playground.
The Charger
Know what
drive
I'm
about to
saying?
get going. Last time I remember the drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
Oh!
how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it
He
from
was
long
open.
distance?
He was open.
Now the hard
He was
part
open.
is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your
Was
head
I
too
finna
much
get
where
sacked
you're
or
relying on
something?
it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Finding room in midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert.
Damn.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Hell yeah, that's true.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And we out of here.
Play action. It's Herbert.
At the
Finds his target,
playground.
Allen. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We out of
This has been
here.
a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop
play,
right
good play,
around the
bro.
line of scrimmage.
Good defense.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have regained the lead.
Precision pass, baby.
Point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Put it in there where it's supposed to go. It ain't gonna go nowhere else.
Following the touchdown,
Put it
Dustin
where it's supposed to
Hopkins
go. It ain't
will
gonna go
kick it
nowhere
away.
else.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. On third and short, going with their tight end.
Damn, good pass. Damn.
Across the 45
A tight end run? I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life.
Rodgers now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That had
I am too, brother.
all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback.
Don't look good to me.
Throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do.
Yeah,
Try to get your
look
body
good on
twisted
pass.
around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Put your right foot up.
On the
Put
screen,
your
this is
left
Eckler.
foot up.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And
They'll wind
cha-cha
up losing
with
a
your
couple
right.
yards here on the play. And it'll be a
Move
3rd
with
and
your
about
leg.
13. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop
Let's
how they had
go.
hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
You know something about that, right?
The latter. I like what you said.
You know
there,
something about
because
that, right?
trying is one thing. We can second guess just
Put
about
your
every
down
call.
down
But in
to
this
the
case,
right.
when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver
Back
so
it
that no
up.
one can pick it up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Preston Smith that gets the sack there.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out.
Yeah, that
And he is
motherfucker's
gonna
wind
need to
blowing
bomb
back.
This one. This
I ain't
will
gonna
approach
get that one,
NFL
bro.
record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. don't think this
Damn.
has the carry.
If the wind was there, shit, that motherfucker was in there. Let the wind would have been there.
That would have been from way downtown.
Let the wind would have been there. Let the wind would have been there. I tried.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the
I
holder
tried
sitting
him.
up on the other
Don't
side
say I
of
ain't
the 50,
tried.
that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, I tried to play you in a little bit, bro.
Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to
I thought you were going in that middle.
being a receiver
I was going to have that man set up for that middle to bump you a little bit. Bump you off your route, try to get it.
Like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Lazard now on the end around. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing.
Number 81 was slow as hell. I'm surprised he let the play happen the way it happened.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Buying time to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taking
Get him back.
Sebastian Joseph Day. That is now
Get him back. Get him back.
First half.
Take him back, baby. Take you back.
Nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique.
Damn.
In this case,
29-yarder. 29 yards. That ain't bad as it look. That damn kick look bad.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, they get 3.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball.
He was there.
But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yeah, you're going to try to green them dogs. See, that's what he want to do.
The Chargers on third down.
That's all he want to try to do, green them dogs.
Thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 70 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Well, I'm giving you some points for the half. I'm just letting you know.
All right. I ain't mad at it. I got number love for you. Do your thing, big guy.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
He got it. He can do it. He can do it. He get past the 50. He got it. He probably got it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm there. That's what's up. That's a good smart play, bro. Good smart ass play. I'm talking about I'm leading with this dude. I'm just good smart play, bro. Smart play, bro. Pretty. You took a chance with that one.
Here's Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Smart play. Smart play.
Bosa bringing the lumber that time.
Big Bosa. Big Bosa.
This is 2nd and long. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
My brother like that little cut, that little studying play. I see you love that play.
5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down.
Yeah,
so
you try to throw it to Lazard.
So far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it. Really, this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
He want him to intercept
on 2nd and 14. Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line. There'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Rodgers on the return, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
Hey, I got to do my best. I'm playing strategy ball now. Shoot, if I would have ran it and let you did the timeout, I ain't think about it until after the fact.
Fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively off fit. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. A potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but not the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Herbert off of play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike.
You let me do that. That was up. Smart play. You let it happen. Just be smart. That was up. Hey.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
I should have dived.
Would have
been down.
We step aside. This is the NFL.
I would have dived. I would have been down. Yeah. Nah, I would have dived. It would have. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, it would have still kept running. You ain't calling the timeout, quick.
Now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm
That's what I could have.
ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly
that. That boy trying to get that ball to come
out.
Guys,
the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
I can't believe my brother's doing this right here, man.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara.
What? He got the first down from there? That's it. Boy, I wish I could challenge that play there. That was, boy, that was fucking cheap. That was fucking cheap. Boy, they cheated me then, Rat.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to a
exactly.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I know what my brother's trying to do. I ain't gonna let you do it, though.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's dropped just
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me. You're trying to get me. But I ain't gonna let you get me. No, senor.
Rodgers to throw on
No,
Dancing to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
No, senor. He's trying to get me the damn bite to do a blitz to where. He's trying to get me to do a blitz to where he can throw that motherfucker down the field. Because you see my defense. You look, he's watching the defense. Warren's smart as hell now, Rat.
Unfortunately, going to get the ball up.
He's smart, Rat. The motherfucker's smart now. I'm telling you, that one thing about it, you get him in his bag. He know how to read defense now. He's smart. He's smartly.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And they're going to try
Damn!
Screen. It's
good
complete.
play. Good streak. We was on it. We was fucking on it. How the hell? We was there. Wow, that's a good play. How the hell they?
So what a really smart play call here to use
that didn't seem like a screen.
Go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Good pass.
Now Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And his pass is intercepted for the
I ain't gonna let you pick do nothing over there, bro.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard.
I made you run into my guy. What you doing, brother?
I need to see something. I need to see
the lineup over there.
You ain't got nobody, I'm telling you.
They ain't garbage. They all right.
No, you got Samuel Walker.
Yeah.
Then you got to move. You need to move. What's his name? Move Carl. Move Carl, boy.
Carl gone. Carl ain't moving no more.
Yeah, he just saw him.
No, Cobb gone, man.
No, man. Cobb in now.
I think Cobb gone, Rat.
You talking about Randall Cobb?
Yeah, he still playing with them.
Oh, shit, he is down there. Man, he ain't got nothing, though. I'm move him up, though.
Yeah, because he ain't playing. He got him at the bottom. He got all those Rickers in there.
He ain't in there, Rat.
He go right there. You got to move him all the way back up.
You ain't supposed to told him that, Rat. You ain't supposed to told him that, Rat. He ain't in there.
Man, you should have put him number 2, Samuel Walker number 1.
He ain't in there, Rat.
Move him.
I ain't got him up top, but I put him in. He in the rotation. I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, he should have been in there. I thought he was in there.
I didn't know he had came back to Green Bay.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
First play of the drive goes
I didn't like that.
Here's
I didn't like that
2nd
at all.
and 12. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Oh!
Throws it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest.
I don't know how the hell you jumped in front, but that was a good run.
Because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6.
From the 29, Rodgers.
Man, I bumped the man. Bumped the man. Shouldn't even been there.
Down right at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Why you pushing forward?
To the 4 on a gain of 4.
Why would they push you forward? I don't get that, doctor. NFL. I ain't trying to.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ground with a tight end.
Damn good play.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
That was smart play. Pull back down. Smart play.
Out, and the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A play fake, and now
one
Herbert
woman
to
just
throw.
hold me down. Damn.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little
have
bit more
one woman
crucial.
on the side.
They need to find the right
They
play
really
to
don't
convert
give,
here
but
and maybe start to tamp
if you
down
want to
a little bit
lead,
of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete
go ahead,
pass on that
lead.
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
One thing that I found out, you can't have one woman, gotta have three.
Steps away to his
Damn!
and this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession.
Man, hey, if you would have gave me another
They're in a
second,
tight ball game, and they got it
Another
done. Great
second.
work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've
I
got to go
better
to the
not- I
sidelines,
better
feel
not
pretty
do
good
nothing.
about themselves, and
to
encouraging
be black,
their offensive
be
mates
black and
to get
die
some
black.
points.
I'm gonna kick it in just because you said kick it out.
And he gets this away. Eagle
I'm
for
gonna
the
kick it
sideline
right
with a
there.
block
Kick
behind
it
him.
right
Wow.
there in there.
Out of
On the
bounds
two.
and close. The question, was it a touchback? No.
I'm gonna kick it
They'll
right
say
in there.
crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent
kick it in there,
placement.
bro.
And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
how they really
man.
determine that. And
Yeah,
let's face it,
man,
at the
I
end of
ain't
that
seen-
play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, Parker. No gain on the play there.
I'm
Second
trying my best to stuff his ass. I don't want him to get nothing, right?
People in this situation, you know they're going to bring the
Put 'em
pressure
on the two.
defensively.
Make 'em
So I
think
remember
about it.
playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety too. They're going to bring pressure.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. He has it complete
And they
to
gave you
Christian
some time. They
Watson.
gave you enough time.
And
I
he's
couldn't
taken
get in
down,
there.
but
I
not
could not
before
get in
reaching
there.
the
That was
20.
up. I tried my best to get in there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
That's
So
more
we will
play,
switch
yeah.
ends as the third quarter
Nah,
has come to
I
a
kind of thought you
close.
were going to throw it, but
You are
you
watching
going to
the
give me 2
NFL
points.
on EA Sports.
Because you was going to probably do something crazy, but you didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. You would have got his ass, wouldn't it, Rat?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have let him out of there.
An inside give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people
What
miss
the
in the
hell?
open
I
field
ain't think you was gonna do that.
big plays for an offense.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
I
Now
won't
the
do
Chargers
that.
will use the
I won't do that
second of their
no more.
timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now this time Rodgers will throw. That's taken in
What
by
the hell?
Watson. And he's brought to the ground with another
I don't know
first
what the hell
down at the
happened.
Chargers' 41-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a first
Man
and
was
10
on him.
at the 41. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Rodgers now on first down.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
And a throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one.
Do it again. Do it one more time,
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Man, they gave it to him. Good grief, they gave him that bullshit.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
They gave him that
and that's what they're gunning
bullshit.
for on first and goal. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, and catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
So nothing doing there, and that'll set up second and goal.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last
Gave you a little room, bro. I just gave you a little room. Gave you a little wiggle room to play with. Got you a little something to play with. Got a little something to play with.
Rodgers going to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Crosby is good.
I should have iced the kicker.
This game is tied.
But it's so close. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I could have, probably could have. It probably would have did it anyway automatically.
And
But
guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
Touchdown, LA! And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game. And now here's another interception. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning.
You hit the dude in the head and he caught the ball. You hit that motherfucker in the head and he caught the ball. You ain't had nobody on you.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Wow.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler.
Rat said he want to play it in clear.
And the Chargers
he want to play it clear.
opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now
That's
up
going
to
to
14.
hit my man in the head. Wow. And the same dude that got hit in the head with the ball caught the ball.
Will kick it away. This taken in at the goal.
What?
Yeah, he'll be brought down shy of the 20. So
wow,
the decision
bro.
to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I ain't never known you for coming out like that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive.
And I'm coming out hard.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back from both the
I won't play that
quarterback
defense
and
no
the
more.
entire offense.
Last
Those mistakes could continue to
damn
pile up.
timeout I got
Definitely
though,
see
but
some
I ain't
open
gonna run that
running
no
lanes,
more.
and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, he was taking
Defense
advantage
has the
of it.
lead.
He's taking big
They're playing
advantage
for the
of
pass
that.
first.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
You got that one out on me.
Rodgers now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him
You
versus
Bailey just trying to get it up the field.
and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only they stop them short of the first, they get them out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that.
You still there, Rat?
Don't go away.
Miracles can happen, and you
Rat
won't be
must
here in
have
case
left.
it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Must have been thundering and lightning.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Damn, he was open. He would have been by himself, and boy, if he was throwing that right.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
You was throwing that right, he was gone.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get ready for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
I was about to catch it, bro.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Damn.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud it. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
No, you don't throw 5-50 in.
No, you don't,
in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Damn.
Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers choose the short field to get him for 6.
EA Sports.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
I can't believe they gave me that. To be honest with you, I just threw it. Yeah, I kind of thought you did too, to be honest with you. I just threw it. I just put it there. I'm telling you, that meter up top, they shouldn't even put they did that meter up top because they didn't have nothing else to go with. Madden losing they losing their spunk. You know it yourself, bro. It's the same game last year.
One final try now for Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
it got a little bit more graphics, but it's the same game last year.
In this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It will matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly.
I mean, I want to play rat run. Rat run. That's what it is.
That they're going to
His ass run. Yeah. I love. All right, bro. Thank you for playing the game with me. Love you too, bro. Love you too.